Welcome to Croatia and its capital city, Zagreb. Judo has grown exponentially here over the past decade, and now for the last 5 years, the country has hosted a Grand Prix event on the IJF World Judo Tour. This year's instalment was a return to business after a fantastic World Championships in Budapest last month. The stars of today are an inspiration for those of tomorrow, and in Zagreb, young Croatian judo fans had a chance to see some of judo's biggest names in action, but also had the opportunity to train with former Olympic champion Mark Huizinga and triple world champion Iliadis. And Iliadis was on hand to warm up none other than Teddy Riner, judo's biggest name, whom we'll see in action. Before the Grand Prix got underway, there was a special message from the President of Croatia, Mrs. Kolinda Grabar-Kitarovic.
I welcome all the teams, all the players, all the coaches to Zagreb, Croatia, and I wish them all the success and all the best.
The under 90 kilograms category saw one of those big names in action. Hungary's world number 10, Toth Christian, came so close to a dream world championships on home soil, only to end up medalless. A win here would go some way to easing the disappointment of Budapest, and he started well with ippon wins against Serbia's Boslo Borenovic and then Japan's Yusuke Kobayashi, whom he dispatched with a brilliant Taniotoshi. He would face an unknown opponent in the final. Brazil's Rafael Macedo looked very impressive, producing some awe-inspiring judo throughout the day. But could he stop Toth in the final?
Toth's so disappointed after the World Championships. Can he put it right here? Macedo. Got some nice judo, Macedo. Looking for the Uchimata! Oh! Brilliantly taken by Toth. What a pickup that was. And under pressure as well. Macedo went for the Uchimata. And then he gets picked up. Uranagi from the front. And that was a brilliant pickup there. And opportune stuff. And he's made up for his disappointment at the World Championships. He came over the top, Macedo, and look at the control of the hips there. Change of direction, and look at where the head's going, because where the head looks is where Macedo is going to land. A great win for Toth, and he's back to his winning ways.
One nation for whom the World Championships went beyond expectations was Mongolia, who came away with a sizable medal haul and a new world champion in Sumia Dordshiren. And it's this judo crazy nation which we now explore.
Монгол орны байгууллага үнэхээр үзэсгэлэнтэй энэ сайхан байглаа хайрлаж хамгаалж залбирч явахыг хүсдэг. Монгол хүмүүсийн айс зам нь бол сайхан яг байгаагаараа хийгүү. Одны хүмүүс яг гэрэхэд бол хүнтэй байгаагаараа дайлчна. Манх уусаа гэрт амьдардаг Монгол эрд. Тэгээд манх хамбал эсвэл монголчууд дээр үеэсээ нүүдэлч байсан. Тэгээд нүүдэл суудлаа дээшээ буудаг ачаасаа өөрөлддөг. Тийм учраас монголчууд бол хүч чадалтай байдаг. Өглөө болгон таслаатай хийдэг. Тэгээд бэлтгэл тогтмол хийсэн техникийн нэгэн тавтдаг. Энд нэг өвөлд нэг 20 градус л ирдэг. За хүмүүжлэлтэй болгодог, хүч чад төсвөр төвчөлтэй болгодог. Тэгээд оюунлаг цаашдаа амьдрал, агуу спорт олон хүнтэй танилцж, олонний дунд явж байгаа.
J'ai fait plus de 20 ans de judo et c'est une judoka qui m'a parlé de projets pour la paix en Mongolie. Et je lui ai dit, ben voilà, pourquoi ne pas s'associer avec le monde du judo? Pour Sourire est une association qui permet l'accès aux soins aux gens n'ayant pas cette accessibilité. Le judo a des valeurs qui sont le respect, l'amitié, la rencontre. Et nous, par notre association, on a exactement les mêmes valeurs. Nous avait faire quelque chose qu'on n'avait jamais rêvé, pensé, rencontrer un président d'une république.
Миний амьдрал бол багасаа спортоор хичээлж эхэлсэн учраас энэ өөрийнхөө зорьсон зорилт үнэнч байх, зүтгэх тэр тал дээр бол их тийм энэ улс төрдөж бай, тамирчин байх чинь нөлөөлсөн. Саяын дээр үржсэн 8 оны Олимпийн алтан медалаас хойш бол монголчууд, залуучууд орон даяар энэ бүхин төрлөөр хичээлэх болсон. Ховор тамирчин, энэ тамирчин Монголд ирж Монгол залуучууд хүүхдүүдтэй бэлтгэл хийж байгаад бас үнэхээр Монголын жудо бүхийн холбооны ерөнхийлөгчийн хувьд Монголын жудо бүхийн холбооны өмнөөс маш их баярлж байна.
Όνειρο μου ήταν να κάνω προπόνηση με τους Μογγόλους. Αθλητές στη Μογγολία είναι πάρα πολύ δυνατοί και πάρα πολύ έχουν ταλέντο. Τζούντο μου έμαθε πάρα πολύ πράγματα στη ζωή μου. Να είμαι σωστός άνθρωπος, να έχω σεβασμό με τους ανθρώπους, να εκτιμάω όλους και γενικά αυτό που είμαι τώρα μου έμαθε τζούντο, γι' αυτό είμαι εδώ τώρα, γι' αυτό είμαι δίπλα στο τζούντο. Θα ήθελα να πω τα παιδιά ότι ποτέ μην παραδίνουν, ποτέ μην σκύβουν το κεφάλι κάτω και σίγουρα θα καταφέρουν να γίνουν Ολυμπιονίκοι.
Iliadisтай байралтууд бол би бол Олимпик авах болох юм байна гэсэн надад бол мэдрэмж төрүүлсэн. Баяртай. Томтой байралт мэдчихээ миний азл. Хоёр 2008 оноос манай Монгол улс Олимпиас алтан медаль авсан. Миний ирээдүйн мөрөдлөө ер нь бол ирээдүйн мөрөдлөх нь дэлхийн төвцөнд гараад нэрэл Монгол улсаа нэрийг манд болгох мөрөдөлтэй. Би бол өөрийн зорилго өөртөө бол зорилго тавьсан би бол итгэл бол дөрөв.
Top seed at under 73 kilograms was Azerbaijan's world number 2, Rustam Orujov. After a route to the final which included this arm lock against home fighter Stepio Rocco, he squared off against world number 8 Tommy Macias, the Swedish fighter who beat him in last year's Abu Dhabi Grand Slam final.
Orujov looking for the sleeve now. Macias, though, very dangerous on the counter-attack. Orujov, world number 2 at the moment. Oh, Chimata! And it's all going to be over before it even began. Brilliant stuff from Orujov there. He made that look so easy. Macias, well, he gets flicked over onto his back there. Uchimata. And then the use of the hands to finish it off. So Orujov avenges the loss against Macias last year in Abu Dhabi. And he really does show here that he is quite clearly the world number 2. Such consistency and brilliant judo from Orozhov.
There was a chance for over 78 kilogram gold to be taken by neighbouring Bosnia and Herzegovina, as Larissa Ceric enjoyed the support of the crowd as she faced Lithuania's Santa Pakenite in the final.
Was that a piece? Anybody's match this. Seconds ticking away. Pakenite, oh, now then, what's happening here? Ceric goes for the arm. Wakigatami gets the ippon, and just 5 seconds left on the clock. Pakenite didn't know how to stop that one. So much support, Ceric here, and look at that. She does the makikomi, and then she just pops her head through and gets the wakigatami. Pakenite didn't know what to do with it, and ippon to Ceric. And the fans love it.
Our number 3 ippon from Zagreb is this lightning-fast Osotogari from Japan's Yosuke Kobayashi against Australia's Sebastian Temesi. In at 2 is Morocco's Ahmed El Meziati, who flattened Alexander Turner of the USA with this enormous uranagi at under 73s. Our top ippon came as Russia's Uali Kurzev took on Nikola Gardasovic of Montenegro for under 73 kilogram bronze.
Kurzev pushing forwards here. Gardasovic, got to get out of there! Oh, that was huge! What a Kosoto that was! Tied the arm up there. Look at that. Hugging Kosoto.
Under 100 kilograms gold went to Hungary's Miklos Sijanic, who found himself behind by a Wazari in the final to the powerful Portuguese fighter Jorge Fonseca. As Fonseca hooked on for a huge trademark uranagi, Sijanic was ready. He hooked onto the inside of his opponent's foot and swept it away whilst making sure that he landed on top. It meant the technique was countered, and the referee called ippon for him as he took his 2nd World Judo Tour gold of the year. And a 3rd Hungarian gold went to Ungvari Attila as his nation enjoyed a successful Grand Prix in Zagreb. In the final against Frenchman Jonathan Alardon, he came up with the kind of quick and ruthless strangulation attack for which he and his older brother Miklos have become renowned, catching his opponent's lapel before he had a chance to defend and applying relentless pressure until he was forced to submit. Under 66 kilogram gold went to Japan's Hashiguchi Yuki, who defeated Portugal's Sergio Alenic in the final. Hashiguchi dominated the bout, scoring first with Ouchigari within the first 30 seconds, and later again with a dropping shoulder throw, which over-rotated his opponent to score only a 2nd Wazari. A good day's work for Hashiguchi. Georgia's Amaran Papanashvili was on fire at under 60 kilograms, stunning Japan's Aoki Dai with this amazing ippon on his path to the final. There he would face European champion Robert Mushvidabadze of Russia.
Still no score on the board here. What a match this is. Kouchi now, Mushvidabadze goes for the ko. Oh, what a counter that was. Sasai Surakumiyashi there from Papanashvili. And it was all from that Kouchi there. Mushvidabadze fully committed. And what a counter-attack from Papanashvili. He stops it, first of all, makes sure that he's on balance, and then, well, he just traps the leg and takes him over onto his back for the biggest ippon. Brilliant stuff, Papanashvili.
A fantastic ippon from Mushvidabadze's teammate Albert Ogazov in one of the bronze medal bouts meant the division was definitely one to remember in Zagreb. Under 48 kilogram gold went to Japan's Endo Hiromi, who pinned Serbia's ever-improving Melissa Nikolic in the final to top her 3rd World Judo Tour podium. Another example of Japan's incredible strength in depth in the female lightweights. On point at under 52 kilograms was Brazil's Iliadis Valentim, whose last World Judo Tour gold came way back in 2012. 5 years later, she was back on top of the podium after defeating Hungary's Pop Reker in the final. After scoring a Wazari with a dropping shoulder throw, Valentin quickly converted her advantage into a winning moment as she pinned Reka to score Ippon. The wait was over for Valentin, a moment to savour for the Brazilian. There were Japanese golds from Tomoki Momo at under 57 kilograms, who defeated Great Britain's Nakoda Smythe-Davis in the final, and Nabekura Nami at under 63 kilograms, who came out the right end of an all-Japanese final against Sugane Megumi, thanks to a brace of wazaris. Brazil were back on top at under 70 kilograms, with Barbara Timo defeating Fanny Estelle Posvit in the final by a wazari from a dropping shoulder throw. Timo had waited almost as long as Valentin for gold, her last coming in 2013. Like her teammate, she too was elated with the victory. The final of the under 78 kilograms pitted Samahawa Kamara of France against Japan's Hamada Shori.
This should be a really good match. Kamara been on good form all day. Hamada, now then. Obatori Gaeshi. Oh no, she's gone for the arm. Oh, she got the arm! The arm's out straight! Oh, she gets the submission, and Kamara made a huge mistake. The look on Hamada's face there was, well, where's the fight? Because it was all over before it even began. She looked as if she was going, well, she went for the Sumigaeshi in the end. It looks like it's Udigarami, then she straightens the arm, Udigatami, and gets the submission. And it all happened in just a few seconds. It was a massive mistake by Kamara. There's the Sumigaeshi, she's already got the arm. Udigarami looks set, then she straightens the arm into the Udigatami, and she has to submit, and Kamara, it's all over for her, and gold medal to Hamada.
With yet another instalment of the Zagreb Judo Grand Prix underway, the continued growth of the sport in Croatia is clear to see. Not content with simply hosting the event on its own, the Croatian Judo Federation has taken the opportunity to attract even more children by staging a training camp with two of judo's heroes, Mark Huizinga and Iliadis. We asked Huizinga to tell us all about it.
Together with Iliadis, we offer the Croatian children a full experience of judo. Not only watching the big champions on the tatami and see the real fight, but also experiencing judo themselves. And they can come out on the main stage and they can train with the former champions like myself and Ilias. We can teach them techniques, they can try some randori competition with us, and then afterwards they go sweaty on the stands back and they can enjoy the final block and see what the fights are really about. So I think it's good to have a total experience for them, not only watching, but they can use their energy on a main stage.
Turning the event into a fully immersive experience for its young practitioners is the type of thinking which earned the Croatian Judo Federation a special award from the IJF for the best development of a national federation. The award was collected by President of the Federation, Dr. Sanda Chorak, at the IJF Gala in Budapest, and we spoke to her in Zagreb about her continued efforts to advance the sport in Croatia.
We were very proud to receive IJF award for the best development of a national federation because in the last 10 years we really achieved a lot. I think that we received this award because of our success, of course, on tatami. I think that it is also important that we started to organize many international competitions. We also are doing so many special projects to improve the visibility of judo as dynamic and modern Olympic sport. This award will help us to get, I think, more sponsors, and that would help our federation even more. One of the most important judo events that are going on last years is Grand Prix Zagreb. And for us it is also very important to attract children and kids to judo. So this year we organized training camp with Olympic medalists Mark Huizinga and Iliadis. And they are every day of the competition, they are doing camp and showing how we can use judo on tatami, but also stressing some other values of our sport and benefits of being involved in judo. For the children that are coming to the training camp, this is really once in a lifetime chance to be on the same tatami with Olympic medalists.
Our final category, the men's over 100 kilograms, saw the surprise entry of judo's biggest superstar, newly crowned 9-time world champion Teddy Riner of France. Just 1 month ago, Riner saw his toughest challenge to date as he successfully defended the title he has held for the last 10 years in Budapest. Usually conservative with his outings on the World Judo Tour, Riner was present in Zagreb to prepare himself for the upcoming World Openweight Championships in Marrakesh, Morocco, where he will be hot favourite to take a 10th world title. The highlight of his route to the final was this well-worked ippon against Belgium's Benjamin Harmonier. In the final, he faced 19-year-old Austrian Stefan Hegyi, still a junior. Riner's sheer presence has defeated many a senior competitor before even stepping onto the tatami. How would the young Hegyi handle the occasion?
The crowd really looking forward to this. Here he is, 9 times a world champion, and Hegyi here knows he's got his work cut out, that's for sure. We've got to ask, why is Riner here? Preparation, I think, for Morocco and the possibility of winning his 10th world title. Big arm over the top there from Riner, and Hegyi is here to fight. Look at that, couple of attacks there, Taitoshi, and, well, and also the Austrian coach there saying you can't stand still and you can't let that big right arm come over. And Hegyi tries the Taitoshi yet again. So Teddy Riner has to up the pace just that little bit. Gets a penalty for not attacking. But we've seen it before with Riner. We saw it at the World Championships. When he was under pressure, that's when he pulled it out. Now, is that going to be a score there? Not quite. He didn't quite land on his side, so no score. And yet again, Teddy Riner is going to have to pull something out the bag. Did it twice at the World Championships. And we saw a different Teddy Riner at the World Championships. Oh, Oguruma! He pulled it out the bag yet again. The crowd erupt. That's what they wanted to see. They wanted to see Teddy Riner throwing for ippon. It's not always going to be like that because some of these young athletes are coming out there to take the fight to the legend. But Teddy Riner, yet again, just pulls it out the bag, and when he's under pressure, he goes, well, I've got to do something different, and there, an Oguruma this time, puts Hegyi onto his back, and there the fans just adore Teddy Riner. They really do. They were here to see this great champion, and they wanted to see him win this title in style, and he did it yet again. So the great Teddy Riner, his preparation going really well for the next World Championships, which is in Morocco, and it's just next month. There's the Oguruma. Very, very low in the end, but it took him cleanly onto his back, and Hegyi, who came out to fight, that's for sure, couldn't stop the 9-time world champion. So Teddy Riner came here as part of his preparation for Morocco. And his arms up aloft there. He must be happy with his preparation. It was nice to see him here so soon after the last World Championships. Teddy Riner is still on top of the pile.
So once again we say goodbye to Zagreb and Croatia, where judo continues its development at a fast pace. For the children in attendance, the example set by the superstars they saw here could be life-changing. Our next destination is Uzbekistan for the Tashkent Grand Prix.